Is that 5-second mark, yo? Oh, look who it is. It's Brill. He's back. He's back again. He's doing it dirty. He's angry again. Check it out. Who wants to hear me out? June 19th, 2018. How's everybody doing? This is Brill from Brillvision on the Is It Just Me podcast. Is it just me that has to deal with this BS in society? Or am I the only one willing to complain about it? I don't know. The problem today, how's everybody doing? The problem today is, so I got a letter from the Humane Society that are telling me to, hey man, you gotta re-up on your dog license. I'm just like, man, is it that time of the year already? And I'm looking at it and just like, okay, well, how do I pay this? Cause God knows, they're going to make this difficult. And by difficult, I mean, this shouldn't take more than a matter of minutes. The fee for a license for a year is like $15. We're going to get back to this. We're going to come back. This is a trivial amount of money. $15 in 2018? Not complaining that it's cheap, just their methods are weird, you know? Like, so I'm going on here, I'm reading the paper, scanning through, just going, hey, how do I pay this? And they give me two websites to pay it. And both just lead me back to the same website. It's like PetHub or something like that. And they want a username. And I'm just like, no, come on, man. I swear, to this day, I could go onto the DMV's website and just be like, look, registration for this guy's car. Here's your information. Here, I have an account number, because that's what everyone has, or whatever number. And you just type that in and pay for it, and then they send it to you in the mail. Y'all found me in the mail. You sent it to me. Why do I have to make a username for you guys so I can get all kind of stupid coupons and whatnot? I'm so aggravated. I'm tired of usernames. I hate it so much. There's a username for everything. I am so mad right now. I swear to God, how is there not? I'm going to ruin this for everybody. How is there not a username in my car right now? You know we're headed there. I know it. You know it. It's, at some point I'm going to get into my car and it's going to be like, all right, well, who is this? Or why do you think you can just operate this motor vehicle? Are you human? And I'm going to be like, dude, what the hell? Like, it's like a 2-step process to get in this car. I hope it's human. Unlock an open door. Come on. But the point is, look, all right, getting a little bit too happy talking smack about this stupid Humane Society. So again, I'm looking how to pay this bill. And normally the options are you call in, you wait for 20 minutes to deal with some ashhole over the phone. Or you send a check in the mail. And I have one check because I don't play that check game. Everything else is like electronically paid or direct withdrawal. I have one check and I'm just like, I'm willing to waste it on this. And I was like, look, I have an envelope, I have a check. Honestly, I have everything but a stamp. And I'm doing the math here in my head. And this is what I think everyone should do. I'm doing the math as how much am I going to pay out of my time and effort to get this task done? Now, what I can do is I'm at the point where I can write the check. And at some point, I'm going to need more checks. This is going to cost me a little bit of money to buy checks. But at this point, I have the check. Got the envelope, got the pen, wrote all the information down. I spent like 10 minutes doing this, and now I have to get a stamp. So I have to either go to like a UPS or USPS or a store and buy some stamps. And I'm willing to do this rather than make your stupid username. Stop it. Why do you need a username for this? You didn't need a username to send me the bill in the mail. I don't want to have a username for everything. You want to know why? Because first of all, it's stupid. Secondly, backup content for this, backup information, to bring up how stupid it is. They always want a password. Why do I need a password? Who's accessing this information? Who wants to know my dog information? Are you going to open a credit card? She doesn't have a last name. I don't even think she has a birth certificate. They think the date of birth is what I gave them, and there's no other proof of anything else. This is how important it really is to have one of these animals, because there's no birth certificate, people. We didn't need to have a doctor involved upon my dog's birth. This can't be that important, but everything is based off annual rabies, and this can't exceed the. By the way, let's not even talk about the fact that her rabies are due within like 9 months. So I'm about to pay a full year's worth for about 9 months, and then after 9 months I got to pay again because that's how it works. It goes towards the rabies day. Well, how about you're charging me a full fee for the year? You guys prorate me, huh? Ashholes? No. We already went through this last year. They're not going to. It even says this like price pays for up to 1 year. What kind of stupid shit is that? Well, what's going to happen when her license expires? Like, besides the fees that are going to tack on, literally, tell me the breakdown of humanity. What's going to happen? That's what I thought. But the point is, look, I'm not going to make your stupid username. I refuse. I'd rather get on this podcast and just argue with no one about this all day long than just to make your username just so I can pay my dog's license and so you guys can contact me and talk to me about coupons and, oh, remember your dog's, whatever is due. You don't know any of this information. All you guys know is rabies. You don't care about her parvo, about her DAP or whatever the hell the acronym's for. No one cares about that. It's just rabies. Oh, by the way, she altered. You get a discount if she is. So you don't care about that. You just give a discount for it. Anyways, I'm not going to make your stupid username PetHub, whatever the hell it's called. I'm sick of this. Not going to create a password because I'm tired of this. I don't know why I have it on my taxes. I don't know why I have it on everything. One day for me to, I'm going to go into my bank and be like, hey, I'm Jabril. Here's my ID and all that information. And I'd like to pull some money out of my account. They'll be like, all right, what's a username and password? And I'd be like, no, this is mine. Why? Oh, okay. But, that aside, yeah, what's going on, society? I just want to know, look, I pay registration every year, for my car. And honestly, I don't know what this is for. I have an idea that I just bought a car one day and it's just like, I assume roads are going to be there and they're paid for. And, I don't know who made them. I don't know who's keeping track of them. However, I know it's all back to the government and they just pay for everything. So they just go, look, man, this is what you owe for this. Your car's worth more, therefore you pay more, because that's how it should work, right? How does it work with... We know it doesn't work that way with dogs, but are dogs worth more than others? But I just want to know, what's the point of my dog license fee? What are we... Like, she lives in my home. There's no, like... She's not, like, out and about and, like... I gotta pay for her to use the roads and whatnot. It doesn't work like that. She walks wherever I take her. It could be off-road, could be like on a hike, something that costs the government nothing. I just still pay for her. And I have to agree that to some point, I pay taxes, income taxes every year. And this helps pay for like bums, I guess, like so that we can, house them. And I know there's more to it, but ultimately I pay because not everyone pays. I would pay if everyone paid, but I'd pay less, I guess, if there were less bums. Because we have to pay the cops to keep the bums off the streets, even though more people want to become bums now because it just costs, 90% of your check to live nowadays. But what am I paying for the dogs? Are there like bum dogs on the street that are all winos and whatnot and just all stressed out from all their heroin use? What exactly is she paying for? How come just having her and housing her isn't enough? It's so weird. I don't get any tax cuts for her. There's nothing that says, oh, well, you pay daily to keep this dog off the streets. This dog could be on the street looking for food, making friends with other dogs like her, and just attacking humans. It's just like, you pay to keep this one. No discount for you. And we want to know every single year, does your dog have rabies? And give us $15. Now, $15 doesn't seem like all that much. But last year I had this issue where it was like, I moved addresses. So I guess I didn't get the letter in the mail. I love how that works. You update the post office and then you don't get all your mail because some letters you get once a year. And then you have to worry about this later. I called last year, and there might be a podcast about this. Go ahead and check out the Is It Just Me podcast to see. It'd probably be after August, September. Anywho, this was $15 remedial dollars, people, for this damn license. And I'm willing to pay and just drive to the store and buy one stamp, because that's how I roll, and ship it to these assholes because I refuse to make their damn username. But before I get too far off track, the $15. Last year, their $15 payment that I missed because, I didn't get that letter in the mail. I didn't know. I don't just stare at my dog's neck all day. When does your license expire, dog? So they were just like, it was like, okay, well, $15, you're late. Yada yada, that's $20. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, so 15 plus 5. They're just like, no, $20 late fee, $15 for the license. You owe us $35. $35? Now, this still isn't an insane amount of money, but do you understand the price markup here? They went from 15 to 35. That is more than 100% jump. The late fee is, I did the math. The late fee is like 133% increase. Wow! Like, what if this worked that way for everything? What if you have a car payment that's like $350? I assume the late payment's probably $20 to $30. Like, it's something that you don't want to pay. But what if the markup were 130%? What are you guys saying here? Is this just that remedial and this is taking so little of anyone's actual time to process this information that we have to get money off of it? That the 15 wasn't enough for the guy who's 2 weeks late. Let's go ahead and charge him 35 for a fraction of a year. It costs 40 for 3 years. Like, what street are we on now? What are we trying to prove? What did my dog do wrong? Did she did she get handcuffed for hanging out too late and breaking her curfew? Why do I need to pay extra money? Besides food, me taking care of her shots, making sure she doesn't look unhealthy, and taking her to the doctor a couple times a year for whatever reasons, what's that one? I don't remember it. The Bordetella, the annual shot, whatever. Like, come on, guys. You're being ridiculous here. And it must be because this all goes back to the state. Because, we need money. Why are you taking the money from the people that are housing a dog? And then they got the balls to put on this bill. Would you like to donate money for other dogs? Hey! Let's stay on track here. You guys are contacting me because I owe money for my dog. You want me to donate money for more dogs? Like, no, I'd rather have the love and companionship of another dog. Pay an extra $15 a year. Is it just me? Am I the only one who's man enough to tackle these questions and go, hey, what the hell is the matter with you? Am I the only one yelling on this damn podcast? I'm sorry. I'm going to try to tone down I'm sure it'll sound a lot better when it comes out, but Jesus, my point. So now I'm at the point where I'm not willing to pay the $20 late fee for a $15 payment. And I got to send this out, but I'm like, I'm not going out today. It's not what's happening. You see what time it is? I'm not going to drive out just so I can buy one stamp because that's all I'm going to do. I don't send checks to anybody, but you guys get a check in the mail, old school style. But now I'm at the point where it's like, look, I'm still going out of convenience, and I don't think it's convenient for me to make an account and verify my account and then pick one of my 15 fake emails, not fake, but one of my 15 non-looked upon emails to give you guys, because I don't want to be blown up with you guys every 2 weeks what's going on at the Humane Society. I assume it's a bunch of just spam mail that goes, hey, would you like to donate money for other animals? How about we put some real rules and regulations out there? Hey, you can't just breed animals, okay? Because we have too many free roaming the street and it's raising taxes for everybody. And Jabril over here has to pay 2.3 times what it actually costs annually just to pay for his dog to have a piece of paper that she doesn't even, it's not like, I don't know, I was going to say something about this earlier, how there's no she doesn't have like a birth certificate with her paw print on it, so how come she's not responsible for this tax? I'll gladly bring her in and make sure that she knows the basic 5 commands of sit, stay, lay down, shake, and leave it. She knows it all. That should be good enough to earn her stars and stripes. This is ridiculous, America, California, whoever's charging these stupid fees. But again, now I'm at the point where I need a stamp. So I offer the question to all of you out there. You ever gone up to your local mailman and asked them if they have any stamps? I figure who else to ask? This is the middleman. Like, how come? First of all, you should probably have some. How are you that distant from your job? Like, your job is to make sure the stamps are there, throw them over to the USPS, and let them take care of it from there. How come you can't just have like a veto stamp that's just like, look, he came up to me directly. I thought he was going to attack me from behind, but he just wanted a free shipping for this letter that weighs 6 ounces that he's sending to down the street, essentially. Too far to drive, but, it'll get there tomorrow, even if it is first-class mail. But yeah, so I thought of posing that question. Well, I thought of, it might be too late now, but going up to my mailman, just being like, hey man, look, look man, I'm trying to send this letter, man. I don't have any stamps. You know any workarounds or something like that? Come on, man. Don't make me go to the store. This could be late. You know what I'm saying? And once it's late, they tack on $20 for a $15 fee. I don't know what to do. I want to play games with these people, but at the same time, I don't know that I have the time. You know, I want to send $15 in pennies. Just be like, here you go, count them. Oh, God. I don't know. But, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Here's the thing is I got this letter the other day and I'm off work and I'm like, all right, well, what do I need to take care of? And I know I need to take care of this before it's too late. Like last year now I didn't pay the late fee last year because I got in an argument with the lady on the phone. Look, lady, I moved. Do you have my new address? That's right. Okay, I moved. So help me out here. And she's like, all right, well, never again for you and your dog. Next time you will owe the maximum amount. You will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And I'm thinking it's only because this phone call took place. Because I called this lady at work and like they're not making any money on this call unless they charge me the fee. Otherwise, you know, they were like, we'll just send it in the mail, jerk off. And I'm just like, look, is that why? Is it because the phone call is you're willing to stick me with this bill or because you sent some information in the mail that didn't get to me? We sent you a letter that costs 8 cents to print. It's a $20 fee. I don't know. I do know, staring at this letter to its entirety, it's one sheet, just front-sided too, just to its entirety, trying to fill out this check and submit this, I was just like, Jesus Christ, and I honestly gave a second glance at my dog. Just like, I could just let her go, you know, just throw some meat like a frisbee, just outside in the field near my house, throw that out there and turn around and hightail it, and she'll never find her way back home. I'll be totally gone and totally free, and I'll save like $60 a month or a little bit less for food. But that's about it. She doesn't do anything else in society. Her paws don't wear down the streets. They don't cause them to decay, so I don't know why she has to pay a license, or I do. You know, like all the stuff that I pay for her is this loving gesture that's this relationship from me to her, that I'm keeping this dog off the street. I could let her go, people. I didn't give birth to this dog. I don't know who did. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to, but my point is, like, what's the point of having them you know, like, okay, next time you don't have a dog right now, just look in the future and go, not only does it cost all this money, but the state needs you to get all these stupid requirements, even though your dog lives inside and contacts with almost no other dogs. They still have to pay all the fees, and you better be on time, because otherwise you just have late fees, and we don't monetize these properly. A late fee for $15, guys, ought to be about $5, not $20. That's ridiculous. I should be able to take that to court. This is stupid, Your Honor, and I'm wasting everybody's time doing this. Undo this transaction. Tell them they need to update their stupid records. No one does this. No one. I've been late on my taxes before. Guess what? They didn't mark it up 2.3%. 2.3, wait. They didn't mark it up 130%. I was trying to give the overall. Or if you owe and then you're late, the markup is 1.3, but it ends up being you pay 33% of it, because then there's a late fee and yada yada. This is ridiculous. But I'm not going to drill this too deep. It seems like this is about a 20-minute podcast. So everybody, make sure you hate your local humane society and the people who are in charge of them. Not the people who work there. The people who work there have nothing to do with this, I'm assuming. It's all just a bunch of paper pushers. They're just doing what their job is. But someone up top is making these damn rules, and someone's getting paid. Where does that late fee go? Please, someone tell me where that late fee goes. All the information accounted for of, okay, $15 is due. This goes towards something, right? Some pot overall that goes, okay, well, this money is for, I don't know, keeping, you know, unsafe animals off the streets, whatever, or just for going out to collect stray dogs or something like that. Where does the late fee go? I need to know. I need someone to find this information out and send it back to me. Where does the late fee go? Because ultimately, I get the point of having, like, okay, well, here's a due date. My point is, if the due date requires, you know, and someone passes it and they owe a late fee, that's just pure profit. Right? It doesn't go anywhere but into the dude's pocket who decided, hey, let's charge extra if they're 2 days late, 1 day late, a minute late. If we closed at 5 and the check's not here. I just want to know. Because once we know, we can tackle this, as a group and be like, hey, this is stupid. What do you mean the money goes there? You mean, okay, well, the payment goes here and it goes towards helping everything, and the late fee goes in my pocket because I'm the one who looks at time and decides if you're late. That'll be my job. How about I do that job? Just be like, I'll be the guy who decides if you're late. All late fees go into my account. Yeah, I'll pay taxes on it because I didn't do anything for the money. I'm angry. Anyways, this check is going to sit here in this envelope until my dumb ass goes out and get a stamp. So I'll go out and get a stamp pretty soon and send it to you guys. But hey, yeah, you're not getting my username. You're not getting that much information out of me. Look, Humane Society, check it out. You're not going to get my email address. I don't know why you need it. You will have my actual address in case the web goes down. Y'all know where we live. Hit us up and, charge your rape fees somewhere else. Thank you. Drive through. That'll be the end of this podcast. You can find me at Is It Just Me? I also have the Infinity Warm-Up podcast, of which I conduct half of that podcast myself. Find us on Brillvision, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I got videos. I'm doing gaming videos too of me just, hopefully being funny and complaining about, irregularities in video games and or life. Whatever. I like talking smack about all of it. Because to this degree, it's some things like this, I really feel like, did someone not look at the back end when they did this? Markup fee of 1.3%. Jeez. I keep saying 1.3. Doesn't that mean 130? It does. Yeah. Markup of 130%, you retarded. I took calculus, people. I didn't pass all of it, but I took it. But yeah, so I just want to know where this money goes. Someone needs to stop being stupid. And you know what, Humane Society, check out this podcast. You can find out what's going on. Or find out who's looking for what's going on. What am I talking about at this point? This is the Is It Just Me podcast coming to you. I told you to check out all my links. I'll go to the Facebook. Go to me at Facebook. You can find everything there. Twitter, YouTube, whatever I still have on SoundCloud, whatnot. Spotify, almost, iTunes, Spreaker. Find me there. Peace out, everybody. I'll come back next time I have something stupid to talk about. But you know what? I have things in my queue.